Hello everyone, welcome to this reading. This is going to be on the 1111 portal that's opening up. So this will be amplifying your manifestation abilities, your manifestation powers. So whatever it is you really want to manifest into your life right now, this is a great time to be focusing on that. I usually say it's kind of like full moons and new moons with me. The day or two before and the day or two after is usually the strongest time to manifest. So, I would go ahead and visualize, affirm, especially robotic affirming, whatever it is you're wanting to manifest right now. What we're going to be looking at in this reading is what is headed your way after this portal opens up. What is it you're trying to manifest in? What is universe bringing you? I'm going to be using several different decks today. Angel Wisdom Tarot, Sacred Destiny, Moonology, Gilded Tarot, and the Numinous Astro deck. So we're just going to try to do a quick reading today to see what's coming in for you. And I'll go ahead and put the thumbnail up on the screen. You can select any of the piles, 1, 2, or 3. You can select more than one pile. You can come back at a later time and select a different pile. Just whatever works for you. Also, I am open for private readings. Those are available on Etsy. I do have a link down below in the description, as well as the pinned comment if you want to book a reading with me. So with all that said, let's go ahead and jump right in, start shuffling the cards, see what messages come out for you. Hello, pile number 1. Let's go ahead and jump right into your reading. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and higher beings, please help me deliver the correct and truest message for pile number 1. What is it that they need to hear? What are they manifesting with this 1111 portal opening up? I need one card. This deck, spirit. Woo! That just flew across the room. Wow. Wow. Okay, we're off to a great start. Put that there. One card, please, spirit. Thank you. One card. Pile number 1, please, spirit. Thank you. Wow. This is happening fast. Okay, 2 cards, please, spirit, from this deck. 2 cards for pile number 1. You got 1, 2. Awesome. And then 2 cards from this deck, please, spirit. 1 more, please. Thank you. Okay. Make sure everything... Ooh, everything is not in focus. All right. I think that's a little bit better. Okay. First up, we've got the 10 of Wands. This is the one that basically was flying across the room. So 10 of Wands talks about carrying some sort of heavy burden. Like you're just so tired, you're stressed out. You may be even so stressed out that you've got health issues. This is like working multiple jobs, working really long hours, maybe even overtime. But this is also everything else that might be happening in your life. Where it's just stressing you out. It could be that bills are stacking up. You know, we've got inflation going on right now worldwide. Let's be real. People are struggling. It could be that you're struggling to pay bills. You're struggling to buy groceries, pay your rent, pay your mortgage. Maybe they cut your hours at work. Maybe they gave you more hours and it's, you know, you're not spending as much time with kids. Or, you know, just something, it's like everything is adding up. Every time you turn around, there's something new, right? And it's starting to take a toll on you. Stillness is the next one. Yeah, I would say because we have this 10 of Wands here, this stillness to me is like needing to take a time out. Really needing to chill and relax. And I know a lot of you are sitting there going, I don't have time for that. But I feel like spirit in the universe is, you know, they're saying you have to. For your health and for your sanity, I feel like what you're going to be focusing on is more like me time. Like you're saying, I've got to really focus on self-care. That's coming through. And I really need to take more time to meditate, take more time to de-stress with all this going on. And I'm also seeing too with that 10, 10s are about endings in tarot. So something is ending in your life, something where you can put these burdens down. And I think it will bring in this stillness where it's like something's got to give, something's got to change. So you can actually, be in that energy where you're just calm finally, where you don't have to stress about bills and anything else that's going on in your life. We've got believe in the impossible, blue moon. So like once in a blue moon, this may seem kind of unreal. I'm also noticing how similar the colors are on these cards. Very wintry. So I feel like this change is coming about soon in winter time. I'm picking that up. I don't know when the next blue moon is, but this, whatever this is that you think is never going to change, it is. And Spirit's saying that you need to believe in the impossible because this change is just around the corner. It may not feel like it now, but it is. Death, Scorpio energy. Yeah, there's that ending. Something is coming to an end, so something new can begin. Death is all about death, rebirth, transformation. So something in your life is transforming. Something has to end. This, whatever this cycle is that's stressing you out, it has to end. And I feel like with this 1111 portal, you're trying to manifest this new, maybe it is a totally new life, but for a lot of you, it's going to be some sort of new beginning, some sort of new, it's just some sort of change. This could be a new career, a new job promotion, more money, moving to a new city, a new house, new car. Something is new. Something has to die out and you have to let it go so you can have whatever this newness is. And with this portal, with this manifestation amplified, I feel like the universe and Spirit is saying, you know, you've got to focus on your manifestation abilities and actually believe that it can come true because it will. I got the 7 of Wands. Yeah, this is you taking a stand. Taking a stand for what you want, what you believe in. All these other ones here are other people who are like, oh, no, you can't do that. No, you can't have that. You'll never make it. That sort of thing. And it feels like you're just kind of having to guard yourself, be defensive, put your foot down and say, no, this is what I want. This is for me. This is my life. I don't live my life for you. I live it for me. And you're making these changes. But I feel like you are on the defensive. You're like, is something ever going to change? Am I actually going to see this fresh start, this new beginning? Or am I going to be stuck in this 10 of Wands energy? And of course, you are going to be getting that newness coming in. North Node, destiny. Yeah, see? It's destined. Whatever this impossibility that you believe won't happen is actually going to happen. And it's destined for you. It's fated. North Node destiny is like, what is your soul's purpose? This is all about, you know, fulfillment, experience, bringing something into fruition, following your North Star, right? So, it feels like you're becoming, you're on this journey, right? It just feels like something new is expanding in your life. It's like you may think you were supposed to be stuck, but the universe is like, no, you have a whole destiny to fulfill. You can't be stuck in this energy. You need to be where your North Node is. And I'm hearing that for some of you, you could look up where your North Node is, what house it's in, to get an idea about what your destiny is, what you should be doing in life, which direction you should be going. And lastly, we've got Moon with feelings. Blue Moon and Moon. So I feel like there's a connection to the Moon here. The Moon is the mother energy, the emotions, the feelings, like it says. And this is all about nurturing. This is about comfort. It also makes me think of Cancer, which rules the home. So again, some of you could be moving. I said that earlier. Some of you could be changing homes. There's a situation at home that is stressing you out. You're freeing yourself from that. This is basically I feel like you mothering yourself almost. I talked about self-care with that stillness, and I still feel it. I feel like a lot of you are going to be really taking time to care for yourselves, to nurture and mother yourselves, and really focus on your home and your family and your, I'm hearing stability, your living situation as well. So I feel like something is going to be changing soon. And I keep going back to the icy trees and this ice that's around here, and it just feels very wintry. We've got Scorpio here, which makes me think of Scorpio season, which we are in right now. But this was giving me more like December, January, February with these cards. So it could be any time from now, which I'm uploading this, on 11/11 now, through, I'd say, the end of February could be when these changes are coming in for you. So yeah, that's all I have for you, pile number 1. Hopefully something in this reading resonated. I'm excited for you. I'm excited to see, or hear about these changes. So let me know in the comments what you're trying to manifest. And if this reading resonated, I'd love to hear from you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Hello, pile number 2. Let's go ahead and jump right into your reading and see what messages Spirit has for you. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and higher beings, please help me to deliver the correct and truest messages for pile number 2. Let's go ahead and jump right in and see what the messages are. Okay, so I need 1 card. Thank you. These cards are flying out today. I don't know what's going on. 1 card from this deck, please, Spirit. Thank you. 1 card from this deck. Two cards from this deck. One more, please. Okay. And then 2 from this one, please. Awesome. Make sure everything is in view. We will go ahead and jump right in. Okay. Oh, okay. We've got release. This is death in this. Yes, this is death in this deck. I couldn't remember if it was the Tower or death. It is death. So, Scorpio energy. Endings that lead to new beginnings. It's interesting because pile number 1 actually had the death card from this deck, the Gilded Tarot deck. Endings that lead to new beginnings. The need to release situations or people that hold you back. And spiritual transformation. That's pretty straightforward. So like I said to pile number 1, this is the time of year where not only is the year ending, but there's a lot of things we want to release, right? Especially when we go to start New Year's and make all these New Year's resolutions. But in reality, it's the time where we have got to, it's like we've gone through the entire year and we're like, did I really accomplish anything? I've accomplished a few things, but it's almost like that feeling of, okay, I'm nearing the end of the year and I'm going to start a brand new year. What do I need to release? What do I need to let go of? What's holding me back? Who's holding me back? How can I, release these people, places, or things that no longer serve my highest good and don't serve a purpose in my life anymore? Like, how can I let them go and then move into a new direction so I have this fresh start? It's like going through a spiritual transformation in your life, but also a physical sometimes as well. We've got the leadership card. So what I'm getting from this is always a card for me that some of you might be moving up into a leadership position at work, which would be, You're releasing the old, the old job. Some of you are starting a new career. Mostly, what I get from this, though, is that a lot of you, always notice this star right here. It stands out above the rest. It's like you're following your North Star, which is interesting because, again, some of you need to watch pile number 1. Pile number 1, the North Node came out, and it's like the North Star, essentially. It's like following, you got that lead from that star. It's like, where do you need to go? Who do you need to lead? Do you need to be an example to other people? Do you want to be an example to other people? It's not just in work either. It's in your life. This to me is taking charge of your destiny in a way, especially when I look at that star. It's like, what can I do to change my life? What can I, like with the release, what can I release? How can I move forward in the direction I want to move forward in? And what steps can I take to get me there? We've got, oh my God, are you kidding me? Thank you, Spirit. What do you need to release? Waxing moon. That's hilarious. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. This is you taking charge and releasing what no longer serves you. This is a very, very strong message from the universe. When we've got, words that are matching like this, you have to release something in your life. I know a lot of you are probably sitting there going, but Rebecca, I don't know what to release. I don't know. I think for a lot of you, if you're wanting to head in a new direction, if you want that new career path, that career change, that new job, the promotion, you want to make more money, you want to move to a new city, state, province, country, whatever, you want the new love to come into your life, you're going to have to release the old way of thinking. And that's hard for a lot of people when you've been programmed to believe a certain way. When you're saying, well, this is what I have to do, and I have to do it in a certain way, because that's the way I've been taught. And that's going to be different for everyone, by the way. This is a, general reading. But it's going to be, it's like when somebody works a 9-to-5 job. I'm not dissing 9-to-5 jobs. I'm not dissing them at all. It helps people pay the bills, right? But somebody really wants to put their music out there, or their art, or their writing, or they want to start their own business, be their own CEO, But they've been programmed to believe that they can't do that. That's probably going to fail. What's the likelihood that that business is actually going to take off and make money? It's probably not going to do well, because they've been programmed to believe that most businesses fail. And that doesn't mean that theirs will, though. But because in their mind, subconsciously, they've been told that they may not have what it takes to be a leader, they may not have what it takes to do a certain job, or move to a certain city or country or whatever, that it's almost like the old programming. Maybe you want to move to a new city and you've heard nothing but bad things, or most people say that. But when you actually talk to people who live there, they're like, oh, I love it here, it's great, And you're just like, wait a second, who's right? So you have to rethink your old patterns. You have to be able to be more objective and think for yourself. I hope this is making sense. You have to step outside your comfort zone to do something you've never done before, to release the old. To release these old patterns, beliefs, behaviors. Oh my God, the Tower. Aries energy, Mars energy. Could technically be Scorpio, because Mars is the old ruler of Scorpio. Something sudden and shocking. I feel like whatever you're releasing might shock a lot of people. Whatever you're trying to do, it's not so much, it could be happening to you. I feel like you're going to shock yourself, though. If you're taking this leadership role and you're being very brave and courageous, it almost gives me strength card energy. and you're stepping outside of your comfort zone, doing something you've never done before, what other people expect you to do, right? You're going to shock the hell out of everybody. And you may even shock yourself, which is not a bad thing, because that's how you learn and that's how you grow. And that's how you evolve. Yeah, 3 of Wands. Planning for the long term, waiting for your ships to come in. This is also a card of travel. And I talked about that. Some of you might be moving. I don't know, I was picking that up. But this is like, you've been waiting and waiting and waiting for something to arrive. But then you've got to realize that it's not, you can't sit around and react to your 3D. You have to make that change. You have to release that old pattern or behavior to draw in the new. Okay? 8th house. Wow. More Scorpio energy. So this is investments, contracts. This can be also like inheritance, obsessions, also the house of taxes and stuff. I feel like investments and again with the Scorpio energy, it's death, rebirth, transformation. It's you taking charge of your life. It's you making these changes, you releasing. This is wild. 3rd house, Gemini. Perception. This is speech and thoughts, social media, dating, siblings, research, discussions, surroundings, and like a social life, essentially, because this is Mercury energy. Mercury and Pluto. So, again, this is having something to do with social aspects, social life. Your speech, your thoughts, your way of thinking. And I go back to what I said. There's an old way of thinking you have to release before you move forward. And that's coming through very strongly. Very strongly. So, the theme, what do you need to release? I think that's going to differ for everyone. Now, it's going to shock some people, like I said. It may even, I'm hearing it may hurt some people. Not that you're intentionally doing that, but you have to look out for yourself. You can't live your life for other people. You can't stay confined into a box because people told you that's how you're supposed to behave or think or do or be, whatever. Just saw 1111 on the timer on for the 1111 reading, so definitely a message there. Don't let society, your family, your friends, significant others, whoever, co-workers, bosses, don't let anybody try to control your life and tell you what you should and shouldn't be doing. Only you need to be deciding that. It is your life, not theirs. Okay? So, your homework, I guess, pile number 2, is to figure out what you need to release. Some of you already know what that is. Others do not. Take charge of your life. Grab life by the reins. Follow your North Node. Get ready to let go. Get ready for that new beginning. Get ready for the transformation. Your ships are coming in. I just noticed we got 3 here and 3 here. So, number 3, maybe in 3 months. 33 could be significant. And Scorpio, also Aries, but mostly Scorpio is what I'm getting, could also be significant. And we're in Scorpio season now. Here's Gemini here with the number 3 twice. So, maybe this change is happening in any time between now, even though this is a timeless reading, but right now when I'm filming it's Scorpio season, now to Gemini season, which would be, is that May to June, I think? And really, it'll be here before you know it. But it could be, there could be something here with the number 3, 33, or 8. Take it how it resonates. Alright, pile number 2. I love this message for you. Very clear cut from the universe on what needs to be done. So, hopefully something in this reading resonated. If it did, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Hello, pile number 3. Let's go ahead and jump right in and see what messages Spirit has for you. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, and higher beings. Please help me to deliver the correct and truest messages for pile number 3. What does pile number 3 need to know about this 1111 portal, what they're manifesting, what's coming in for them? Give me one card, please, Spirit, for this deck. Thank you. And one card from this deck, please, Spirit. One card from this deck, please. These cards have been flying out today. One card from this deck. There we go. And one card from this deck. Thank you. 2 from this deck, please, Spirit. Wow. I've seen what that is. I want to roll today. 2 from this deck, please, Spirit. Can't believe this. 2 from this deck. One more, please. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's make sure everything is in view, everything's in focus. And then we will get started. I can't believe this is happening again. So, I'm just going to say, Justice card flew out twice. If you happen to watch the second pile, I had another synchronicity where the release card, which in this deck is the death card, came out. And then in Moonology, the card for what do you need to release came out. And then in this pile, we've got Justice twice. We'll get to that in a minute. First Justice, Libra energy. This is, every time I think about justice, I think of balancing these scales of justice, like karmic justice. Something's finally balancing out for you, pile number 3. This is you being impartial and objective, standing up for what you believe in, trying to see all sides of a situation, and you will win if your position is one of integrity. I also see this as any sort of legal battle you might be going through at this time. When it comes out upright, it's usually a win. I'll just say it's going to be going in your favor. Now, this could be anything. This could be a lawsuit, some sort of settlement. Maybe you're getting a divorce. Maybe this is child support. And on the plus side, this could be you signing some sort of legal paperwork. This could be you signing, a marriage license or paperwork on, a new apartment, a new house, something you bought. Something like that is all have to do with the legal system. So, but I always see it as something balancing out in your favor, karmically, with the scales of justice. And there's usually a sword here. There's 2 here. You can see them on here. I always think of the sword of truth, the ace of swords. So, getting truth or clarity about something. You've got protection. This is pretty straightforward. Whatever this is that's going on, pile number 3, you're protected. The divine has your back. The universe is not going to let anything bad happen to you. Everything, again, is going to work out in your favor. Oh my God. What is happening? A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. With the scales of justice. I don't know what's going on with today's reading, but wow. Maybe it is the 1111 portal that's amplifying this. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Let's go ahead and get this one out of the way. There it is again, justice. I don't know what is happening. I don't remember the last time this has ever happened in any reading where it's so synchronized like this. Something is balancing out in your favor because of the universe, because of the divine, because you've manifested this, because you wanted this win, because karmically you deserve this. Okay, 4 of Wands. This is a card of celebration. The 1111 card on the 1111 portal. I just talked about marriage. I did. I just said that. This is one of the marriage cards. So some of you could be getting married. Congratulations if you are. I wish you all the best. This is amazing. It's divinely guided. It's protected. Awesome. For others of you, this is a celebration. This is a win. Again, court case. Something going on. You celebrating a new home. This is the home card as well. This is all about, because fours are like foundational in tarot. You think about 4 legs on a table or a chair, right? So this is you celebrating a win, a victory, success, some sort of ruling in your favor, some sort of new legal paperwork, a marriage, something like that. You building that stability, that foundation, you getting married. Yeah, it's going to be different for everyone, but this is amazing. Yeah, 11-11 on 11-11. That's, I can't make that up. 5th house, passion. Leo's house. So this is about entertainment, having fun. You can see it looks like something you would see at a carnival, right? It makes me think with the watermelon here, like summertime and stuff. Maybe even like something somewhere tropical. It's about like being passionate about something, having pleasure with something, dating and parties. It's also the house of children. There's a child on the 4 of Wands here, so just putting that out there. This is also the house of romance. It's like that dating and that falling in love and that kind of energy where everything's new and exciting and fun. So something here is new, exciting, fun, win-win, right? A win-win outcome is forecast. Yeah, I can't believe this happened. I honestly can't believe we got square with challenge. So this is talking about tension. Something that has stalled out. But something that also motivated you or pressured you, could have frustrated you as well. It's basically talking about struggle. But it makes you want to work harder when you have a square. If you have any in your natal chart, or if you have any in synastry with someone, squares can lead to wonderful outcomes, but they do create tension and conflict. They make me think of like the 5 of Wands, where it's like there's some sort of drama, tension, conflict going on, but the whole point of a square is to work through them. Work through differences, work through the challenges, work through the struggle that you may be going through, or which would make sense if you had, you know, a legal case going on. And it could just be talking about with like a relationship or something, where, you know, maybe you and your person have had some ups and downs. That's normal in any relationship, right? But you come out stronger on the other side with squares. So, it works out in the end. So a lot of you could have had ups and downs. Maybe you never thought you were going to get married to this person, and then you do get married. Something like that. Maybe this has been a court case that's been, you know, pending in litigation for a long time. You never thought you were going to see a win-win outcome on it. Here it is. It's something that created tension in your life for a while. You didn't think there was going to be a good solution. You didn't think it was going to work out. It worked out. So I feel like this is you, especially with the 4 of Wands and the 5th house here. It just feels very celebratory. It feels very lighthearted. It feels so happy to me. Like going to the local fair or carnival or whatever, just to have fun. That's what it gives me, like summertime and eating cotton candy and I don't know, just, you know, I don't know, like kettle corn or popcorn or something like that, and just having just a lot of like laughter and smiling. That's the kind of energy the 5th house gives me. And then pair it with the 4 of Wands, where it's about celebration for something after a tense period in your life. That's amazing. I mean, there's this my mind is still blown by how synchronistic this is. I thought 2 was synchronistic, and this is even more synchronistic. This is wild to me. So it's straightforward though. Pile number 3. you've got something going on here where everything's balancing out in your favor, where it's going to make you happy, where you're protected, where there's a win-win outcome forecast. You can't go wrong with it. I'm also noticing with the Libra here, Libra rules the 7th house of partnerships and relationships. And of course we've got the passion here, the dating, the romance, and then we've got the 4 of Wands. So it's a lot of you taking your relationship to the next level. You are getting married, you're buying an apartment or leasing an apartment together, or you're buying that first house together, something like that. Something having to do with your foundation. It's growing, it's expanding, it's getting better. The scales are balancing out in your favor. Everything's working out for you. It's just felt like a struggle, like you're riding the struggle bus for far too long. You're just like, I don't know if this is ever going to work out. And then whatever this is, whatever this relates to, it is working out. It's working out for you. And it's working out pretty well. So, I love this for you, pile number 3. I'm still just kind of flabbergasted that this happened. But, you know, spirit comes through like that, right? So, whoever this is meant for, I hope it resonated for you. Let me know in the comments if it did. I'd love to hear from you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.